What's up, y'all? It's your boy Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. I would like to welcome you to Tekken 3 of the Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl Series, the family edition, might I add. And this week, we are going to go against man versus machine. Now, by technicality, this will be our last episode involving direct family members. So we have Ling and Wang grandfather and granddaughter. I was able to clear it up after 2 weeks. Somebody told me it is granddaughter and grandfather. I thought it was great grandfather because Wang Jinrei is pretty old. And then you have prototype Jack versus Jack-2. Now, for people who may be wondering, why am I not using gun Jack? I just picked Jack-2 and prototype Jack just because why not, right? So you could argue that prototype Jack and Jack-2 are not exactly family members. You could say Jack-2 came about after prototype Jack. That's who he transformed into, or whatever the case may be. I still count them as family. Sue me if you will. But yes, that's who's going against today, or those are the two teams that are going against each other. And this is the third episode. After this, we have one more episode, and then we will move on to the semifinals. So third episode of the quarterfinals. Let's see who's going to prevail. They often say machine does it better or is starting to do it better. We'll find out. Let's go. All right, here we go. We have Ling and Wang Jinrei versus prototype Jack and Jack-2. Man versus machine. Who's going to come on top? Let's find out. We're going to let the youngsters start off. Ling with the first bowl. Let's see if she can get something rolling right now. And she starts off with a strike. Let's hit it in slow motion. Looking good, looking good. All right. Even got the same pose. Okay. The granddaughter and grandfather. Don't you love the family pose here? Now, the great thing I'm going to bring up about prototype Jack and Jack-2 is they have an aim feature, which may seem like a cheat code, but it's not. It also depends on the timing and how fast. It's kind of hard to select. Like you see that one right there, that wasn't really a good one, but you can still get something good going. And woo, that was powerful. But as we all know, powerful does not always mean accurate. 5-10 split, that ain't too good. Let's see if Jack-2 can make up for that. All right, not bad. You know what? 3 is better than 2. But, in situations like that, you want to more so start off with a strike, especially when this team gets going with 2 strikes in a row. And a double. Ooh. All right, prototype Jack. Come on, man. You got to do better than last time. Come on. Let's see what you got. So he rolls it off, or it rolls it off, and ooh, an 8-10 split. Getting a lot of splits today. Splits ain't helping you, champ. You need some strikes. A spare. Something. Ugh. Okay. All right. Well, as we say, it ain't over till it's over. Third frame. Let's see what they got. Ling rolls again. And that was so close to a turkey. But you know what Wang Jinrei say? Let me show you youngsters what I got. And he rolls a spare. That was a close call. I ain't gonna lie, it was a close call. All right, P.Jack, you got to get something going. This is a little bit of a slow one, a little bit off. But you know what? That was a lot better than what he was doing. Maybe he needs to roll some slow ones from here on out. Let's see if Jack-2 can capitalize on that with a spare. All right. Machine showing they are not out of the game yet. Still plenty of game to play. Still plenty of time to catch up. Anything can happen unless she gets another strike. Ling and Wang are really showing that they want to be here. They want to make it to the semifinal rounds. They're showing off what they got. All right, you got 7. Let's see if you can capitalize on that. Maybe, a nice cover will be nice here. Let's see what you got. Ooh, all right. So, fifth frame is up. Ling is up. Let's see what she does again. And she rolls another. Is there going to be a strike? Are we going to count that? I don't know. It's going out the frame. Oh, and it counts. I mean, we didn't see it fall, but it, let's see. It's still going. Maybe because it was pushed out the frame. I don't know. I technically wouldn't count it. Comment below if you think that one should have counted, but the game counted it, so what can you do? I'm just in control of the bowling to some degree. I'm not in control of what counts versus what counts when it goes on and off the screen. All right, P.Jack, what you got? And he rolls a 9. All right, look, I'm wondering when this team is going to get a strike. I feel like that's the only way they're going to get back in the game. Start to get some strikes, man. Right now, it ain't looking too good. And Jack-2, at least he rolls a spare. All right, halfway through. Don't know what the score is for Ling Xiaoyu and Wang versus P.Jack and Jack-2. But clearly, Ling Xiaoyu and Wang are winning. Halfway there. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going. So Ling Xiaoyu with another one. And not quite a strike, but you know what? 9 pins is not bad. Set it up for the spare. Wang Jinring, or should I say old man Wang, is coming into play to see what he has. And, ooh, that's not what you want to do when you have such a commanding lead. But doesn't mean anything unless P.Jack gets back in this thing. And he gets in with a strike. A fast strike at that. So could this be the comeback that they're looking for? Still too early to tell. Let's find out. Ling Xiaoyu, she throws another one. And she throws a strike and says, you know what? We made one error, but y'all ain't coming back. We're not allowing that to happen. But let's see how P.Jack adjusts. So he's moving over to adjust a little bit more. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And he gets another strike. One for the double. Look, I'll say this much. Yes, Ling Xiaoyu and Wang had an early commanding lead, but they are showing that they are not out the game yet. The machine said we still have something to play for. And that 7-10 is not a 7-10 split, but it don't look like a good 7-10. Can Wang capitalize on that? Let's see what he has. And ooh, while that's not a nice cover, I'm going to say that was a nice cover because I wasn't expecting that at all. Good makeup from the one that he missed before. Let's see what P.Jack capitalizes on with that. And not a strike, but you know what? Maybe you can get something going here. Maybe. They ain't looking too good for the machines. They had something going, and now it's looking a little bit rough for them. But you know what? Ling Xiaoyu just rolled a 6-10 split, which that ain't too great either. I think they're still going to win, though. I think they're going to... Wow, just one? Come on now. All right. Look, in order for P.Jack and Jack-2 to win, they really got to capitalize on this right here. Like, they got to make strikes from here on out to even have a chance. And that's one strike. That's one way to keep you in the game. All right. I think if they can make 3 strikes in a row, they can win this game. If not, the machines have a chance to come back. Let's see what we have. That's 1 strike. Can she get 2 more? Let's find out. And nope, not 2 more. Not 2 more at all, but Wang Jinring can at least end this off with a spare to give it a clean 189. Let's see what he does. All right, so the score is 189. So I'm going to be realistic. There is no way that Prototype Jack and Jack-2 has a chance at winning unless they make 3 strikes in a row. If they make 3 strikes in a row, it's a possibility. I'm not going to calculate bowling scores that well. Somebody in the comments below before this ends, maybe pause the video and tell me what they'll get. But let's find out. And nope, not going to happen. So it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, Wang Jinring and Ling Xiaoyu are moving on to the second round. Let's give it up for the machines, though. P.Jack and Jack-2, who absolutely tried their best. Unfortunately, they just could not keep up with the first half. But you know what? They ended on a positive note. They ended on a strike. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go down, at least go down with a fight. All right, so the final score. Wang Jinring, 189. Prototype Jack and Jack-2, they end the game with 151 points. All right, so, they tried towards the end. They just couldn't keep up, and unfortunately, when you fall behind, it's like a sports game. When you fall behind in the first half and you have a sports team that's doing really well in the first half and you're trying to play catch up, sometimes it works out in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. That's why you always got to start off strong. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our Tekken Tag Tournament Bowl, Episode 3, Family Edition. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you for joining. Once again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification button to stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesdays content, Tekken related, non-Tekken related, all that good stuff. So next week, we have 2 more teams that are going to go against each other. before we officially head to the semi-final round. And these two teams are what I call the alternatives because they're not family, but I needed a close family, somewhat second, you know, if you will. So you have King versus Armor King, which is mentor and mentee, versus Yoshimitsu and Kunimitsu, I'm sorry, which are rivals. So which alternative team is going to win and make it to the semifinals to face off against Wang and Ling Xiaoyu? Join back next week to find out. Until next time, Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Love you guys, and see you guys soon.